Okay, this is the test vehicle for the Vauxhall Vivaro for Shell Fuel Save Partner with the in-cab screen in it. Had it running on test for a couple of days. I have just done a 30-40 mile trip, and then we come back, and I just wanted to check everything. Now, if you look in here, I think the screen has frozen because there's no charging light at the bottom. It's not flashing with the details of it. I've just plugged in another screen, and so we know this charging wire is okay, but this now is freezing, so I'm not sure if we're going to get the ignition detection off, but we will turn it off now. So ignition off. And we will wait to see if we get the ignition detection off to give you the report. I will do another test with the screen unfrozen if we can, to see how long it takes for the ignition detection information to come up. But if it takes this long for ignition detection, this means obviously it's not going to generate a report for the driver, and if he wants to get out the truck, he's not going to wait for this detection message to come up. So I mean, if he doesn't have navigation, it just means that obviously he's not going to be able to use it, and you're not going to be able to train the driver. Okay, so that's 2 minutes now, and we still don't have a message. I think we'll leave it for 5 minutes, and I'll have to go for a reboot to see if it works. So 3 minutes. Okay, so give me 1 more minute, and I think 5 minutes should be enough. Okay, so that's 5 minutes, and we haven't had any message come up at all. So the screen's obviously frozen. You won't get a report from the driver. So theoretically, you're still going to be logged on. There's no way of logging out, and there's no logging in status to see where you are logged in. So this screen is frozen. So what I'll do is I'll turn it off. So holding down the power button, it doesn't seem to turn off. Ah, here we go. Okay, that's off. So powering back up. Also takes quite a while to load the Android screen. Let's see how long it takes to load this up. Still loading. Okay, it says unfortunately courier messaging has stopped, and then it's clicked through to the next screen. So it takes about a minute to load. So we're on Fuel Save Partner, and it's asking me to log in, but never asked me to log out. So because it didn't come up with the ignition detection off, so we don't know if that created a report or not. Let's see if we can go into it. Okay, this is probably the last one. But on here again, on this report, how do you know which report it's giving you? There's no status for it. So was this my second journey today, my third journey today? It doesn't seem to say where this is unless view it. No, these are just tips. Okay, so there is no way of knowing what actually bit you're looking at. Was this the last report? Am I still logged in from the last time? There is no way of knowing. Now, I've just pushed past this log on screen. Now, how do I log on again? See, that's the navigation. But this log on screen should be there all the while and force you to log on, or the driver can just drive off, and then you're not going to get a login screen. So let's go back. Okay, it's now charging again, which obviously did mean the screen had frozen. Okay. Okay, right, so we're back. Okay, so I haven't logged in, but now I want to log in. Where do I log in? Can't do it on this one. Can't do it on my alerts. Okay, so that's idling. Alright, so this must be my alerts today, 11:02. Okay, so obviously that it must have recorded my last journey, but it doesn't say on here which journey that was, because I have made 2 today. But again, I can't log in. There's no way to go back to log in. So if you're relying on driver identification and it's an analog vehicle, you need to go in to force you to log out. Okay, but what I'll do is I'll do another YouTube clip with trying to get an ignition detection off to see how long it takes. But there should be a status here to say my name, I've logged in, I'm not logged in, and would you like to force you to log out. Okay.